Welcome to Living 757.
Hey, what's going on, folks? Glad to see y'all dropped in
so
on us
happy to see you guys.
once again. Yeah, likewise. This is gonna be a fun show. I can already see the energy. The energy is in the room. The energy is, I mean, like our dressing styles. And this young lady, Hispanic Heritage Month is what we are celebrating.
We are celebrating.
Look at the shoes with the so you got the what was that? Some blues, some
all
orange.
the colors together, Quincy, because you know Latinos, we love colors, we celebrate, but today I just choose to put all the colors on my shoes. Look
all
at
the
that.
colors in your shoes.
Yes.
Okay. All right.
I love
on
it.
point.
Yes.
I love it.
Yes. So as we mentioned, it's Hispanic Heritage Month. We are celebrating on this show all day. We'll talk about that a little bit later. But
yes, we celebrate from September 15 to October 15. And what that means is the contribution and all the achievements that are the Latinos, you know, about here in America, in this country. So yes, I'm so excited. We're gonna have a great show. We have so many guests, a lot of food, music. Yes, so I'm excited.
Oh yeah. Cool. And I know me and Ashley were talking like last week. Okay, you had just come back from like going somewhere, right? And then
You went to see your sister and your family for your nephew's birthday.
right. But then you freaked us out because prior to the show, we're like, yo, is this girl on a plane flight again? Because you posted something about you being on the plane flight.
I know.
So it was you coming back.
Yes. No, actually, it was when I left. But people freak out because they think like, oh, she's not here this week.
Well, because we saw it the day before the show. That's why we freaked out.
Right.
So, okay, so where were you now, jet setter?
Right now I'm here with you guys in Chesapeake, Virginia.
Okay, so now she's being smart. Okay.
But no, I was laid down in the house and I was like, oh, I'm kind of boring. What I'm gonna do this weekend? How about if I go to Florida? So there you go. That's
so
what
that's
I
how
did.
you decide?
Welcome to Miami.
Yes, bienvenidos a Miami. So I went to Florida to see my family.
So,
Bienvenidos.
Okay, bienvenidos.
I didn't say that part because I have no idea what it says.
Okay, so what does that mean? Bienvenidos?
Welcome to Miami. The same thing that she said
Welcome
in
to
English,
Miami.
but that's actually a song. Bienvenidos a Miami.
Okay, so I don't have to move my hand to do that. Just
Yes,
to
you
make it
can.
sound.
So you can have a little bit flow.
Benitos a Miami.
It's on your shoulder.
I did it. Yeah.
That will be leaving
The
7
shoulder
after dark. Come on, Quincy.
We got a new show. Hey!
Hey, there you go.
I shouldn't have slammed that table that hard. I'm so sorry. So so you were in Miami hanging out with your peeps again, and you were celebrating even closer to the heritage of the month. Is that right?
And actually, yes, because it's it's Hispanic Heritage Month. I saw many celebrations. People, they're so happy. You know, I don't know. It's just, I think we need any excuse to celebrate. Then why not this one?
Okay.
So it was perfect. But yes, I went to see my mom, my relatives, my friends. I went out. I enjoy a little bit of the weather. Down there is nice, 90 degrees every day. So I can put much pictures about that.
Well, no, that's all good because you travel so much.
Yes.
Yeah, tell us about some more travel.
Right.
Well,
you're the travel queen
I'm
around
surprised
here.
you didn't hop on one of those cruise ships out of Miami.
Well, thank you for saying that because thank you to Carnival, I can add more destinations to my list. There you go. Now I can go to Canada, to Caribbean, to many places.
Oh, you talking about the cruise ship?
Yes.
Canada.
We don't talk about
Where can you
Carnival.
cruise to in Canada?
Let me tell you, Carnival Cruise Line is bringing a bit of sunshine to Norfolk with these new destinations like Bermuda, Bahamas, the Eastern Caribbean, Canada, everywhere. Imagine all the places that I can go right now.
You know what? How about you imagine all the places you can go because you apparently just wake up and be like, I want to
no,
go to
but
Florida.
this is not just for me. This is actually for everyone. Carnival is doing great, so bringing these new destinations to Norfolk, Virginia. So, guys, let's go. Pack and go. Yes.
That's the new motto, guys.
Let's get it.
Let's go. Patricia, guys, let's go.
Okay, how about you? I already took a lot. No, you guys.
Patricia is talking about hopping on ships to go to different countries. Meanwhile, I'm excited about Amtrak.
That's a much slower way.
It is, but there's a news station in Newport News, and they are celebrating with up to 25% off of trips between Newport News and DC. That includes all of the DC area stations. And these are flex fares. So what's cool is you can go, you don't have to pay to check your luggage, you can take your pets with you.
Nice.
And you can kick your feet back and not worry about the traffic. Like, have y'all ever taken an Amtrak train?
Yes, I
I did,
have,
actually.
and I'm gonna tell you something. The regular coach is like you're sitting in first class on an airplane. Like it is like a lot of space is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Like, it's very comforting, and you get a chance to look at all the countryside of Virginia, the beautiful state of Virginia.
It is.
So that is pretty cool.
Yeah.
Now, just to
And
okay.
those discounted trips are for anything booked through November 3rd. So
Nice.
you've got time. And if anybody like me is a Commanders fan and wants to hop up to DC, that's a really cheap way to do your trip.
There
You know
you
what?
go,
You're welcome.
Quincy.
It's only
I know,
earlier.
don't suffer. They won.
Yeah,
That's
it's
why
only
she had
early
to
in the
bring it
football
all,
season. Yeah.
So
Well, let's-
just bear with her.
Don't be a hater.
Yeah, okay, get off my shoulder. Okay, so let's slow things down a little bit more, and let's get back to your neck of the woods, Newport News. They are bringing the 11th annual One City Marathon. It's actually coming the weekend of February 28th through March the 2nd of 2025. Now, this is pretty cool because obviously it's the 11th annual. And Ashley, you'll love this. In addition to the One City Marathon, Sunday's events will also include the Bayport Credit Union Marathon at Minchville High School, at your alma mater.
That is my alma mater.
There it is. So,
Let's
but
go, Monarchs. Let's go.
oh, that's how y'all cheer? Okay, okay, cool.
No.
So this weekend is pretty
be a
cool and it's
little
great
out of season.
because it was a quote by the mayor who said that the celebration is good for our communities, health, and wellness. So I just wanted to make sure I got that quote right. But definitely, now, how long is a marathon? Is it 13 or is it 26?
Can be, it depends.
I think 13 is the half marathon,
It's
right?
a half marathon.
13
And
is
then
a half.
26 is the full?
26 miles.
So are you ready to jump on? Like, can we go and try? Or you could think it's gonna be?
No, but I could take a train 26
Oh,
miles.
come
I could do
on,
that.
Quincy.
Me too.
I'm not walking that
Oh.
long. Not when I have access to
Oh
it. Did I
my
not block
gosh,
myself?
Guys,
He just let us high five. I guess because he was involved this time, right?
we should
Yes.
go to the marathon. Actually, it's
Okay.
super fun. I used to do a lot of marathons before when I was in shape.
So I used to do marathons.
You used to do
just for fun.
marathons?
Yes, I have pictures. I'm gonna bring them next week so I can prove.
I get tired just thinking about running that
No,
far.
I did
or
many
walking
marathons.
that far.
No, it's actually
Sounds
fun.
terrible.
All right, cool.
Now I'm in a
Okay.
mission. I have to prove what it is. So I'm gonna
I-
bring pictures next
I
week.
have to switch gears a little bit.
Okay.
So you remember several weeks ago when I told you that Adrian bullied us into putting up our Halloween decor.
Right.
Yes, I was there.
Well, you know what? We are not the only ones getting into the spirit because Hunt Club Farm has also started all of their Halloween festivities.
Yes.
You know when she sings, it's about to be real.
Oh yeah, you know when I sing that it's going down. I actually, I couldn't wait.
Right.
I went and Patricia went to Hunt Club Farm. We did
Yes.
all the haunted stuff
Cool.
last weekend. I can tell you firsthand, it's really, really scary.
Nice.
So maybe not the best place for really little kids, but I promise you, if you're an adrenaline junkie like me, you are going to love everything they have to
Yes,
offer.
it's
They
like-
have the corn maze, they have the haunted hayride, they have the terrifying woods, and it's all creepier and creepier every year. So even if you've been before,
Go
it's
again.
different this
Go
year.
again.
Go
Bring an
again.
extra pair
I'm telling you. And if
of
you need
underwear.
somebody to go with you, don't invite Quincy. He was so scared.
I
He
didn't have an
come
extra
with
pair of
us.
underwear. That's why.
Quincy, I can see you walking by like a holding hand and
Patricia
jumping.
and I will go again.
Yeah.
Yes,
We're down.
We're going. Of course, we're going.
Cool.
So you can hold hands, and if you are scary, you can just jump in the set.
We'll see. We'll see when we see that package whether Quincy was there or not.
Yeah, we'll see.
Oh, we know I wasn't there. Yeah, but
Yes.
this show is going to be full
Yes,
packed.
it's gonna be amazing show. And speaking of the Hispanic Heritage Month, it's a lot of events also going on here in Hampton Roads about that. You can go to the Chamber of Commerce for all the list of the shows. But actually, it's also Restaurant Week starting Monday, October the 1st to Sunday, October 13th to celebrate the Latin cuisine. And it's gonna be all the restaurants, the ones that you cannot imagine. They're gonna be sharing their delicious cuisine, the Latin cuisine. So during
well,
the
you
whole
already
month,
got
and
us.
very good prices. So go to the website
We're
and check
there.
for more events like that as well.
Cool.
Yes.
Well, you got us excited, and I hope you guys are excited because let's get this show started. Again, we are
Yes.
celebrating Hispanic Heritage Month, which also includes a food truck field trip segment you don't want to miss.
Ooh, yummy, yummy. And we are gonna be drinking coffee for a special cause.
And we have a performance by the beautiful Valerie Morales. But
Yes.
first, coming up right after the break, we have Norfolk's finest right here in our studio. Don't go away.
So, welcome back to Living 757. As we mentioned it before, we are celebrating Hispanic Heritage Month. And another great person that is very important in our communities is Sergeant Juvenal Valdez. He's been joining the Norfolk Police Department for 20 years. So today we have him with us to share his journey with all of us. Sergeant, welcome to the show.
Thank you so much for the invitation.
How are
Glad to
you?
be here.
Long
Good,
time to
good.
see
Thank
you.
Thank you.
I'm not in trouble, guys. I know he's with his uniform, but yes, 20 years, we can say easy, but it's not. Can you just walk through, walk us through a little bit your journey with the Norfolk Police Department?
Oh, of course, yes. For the 20 years that I've been here, very exciting, best time of my life. 20 years has been like 5 minutes.
Oh, wow.
Started 2 years on the street, then crime prevention, narcotics, back to community affairs, and now patrol.
Yes.
Patrol, which is great. It's something to learn, very, very exciting, but here I am. In the journey, of course, I've done a few things, the liaison for the Hispanic community, here, things there, but it's been fun.
It's been fun. I love what he used to say, but now, for me as an immigrant, right, when I just moved to America, I need so many resources and information that I didn't find it really easy. And you actually, when I met you, we talked about that. And I remember your words when you just told me, I want to change that. I want to change the face, how the Latin community see the police. We are here to help the Latin community. So now let's talk a little bit about that part. You create also the ESL-OL program that is English as a second other language for the Latinos. So, and I was part of the academy. How do you come up with that great idea?
Well, just like what you said, I'm also an immigrant. I was brought to the States long time ago. So that gave me the idea because there's a lot of people don't know even where to go, pay a ticket, or where to go, where's City Hall, where's the police station. So I thought, you know what, it starts off with English all the time. Let's see if we could give them some basic understanding of English. Then we go from there. And ideas that just came from nowhere, like, okay, what would people like? They would like to be part of the academy because there they would learn what the police department does. What does each officer do? So when they're in trouble or they need some help, who do they call? Where do they call? What do they do? And that was part of the academy. That was the biggest reason to do the academy.
The academy was brilliant because you changed the face for how the Latin community see the police. Like you just said, you just show them all around. Now, how was the support from the NPD department? Like they're all in with you, or they were like, no, we don't want to do that?
Oh, no, NPD, the department is always there. They're there to help. We're always there to help, no matter what. Because when you're a victim of crime, we're there to help. The Norfolk Police Department has always been there for those occasions because they need to embrace everybody. So when you're a victim, we're there for you.
Yes, that is right. And not just that, you actually go to the neighborhoods.
Yes.
You just knock the door and talk to these people. Like sometimes I remember because we also met in La Selecta radio station, and we see that change. When you start talking to the community, they start calling by the phone because they want to reach out to you. They want to talk to you and ask you questions about, hi, I have a problem with my neighbor, or something like that. Do you remember those days?
Yes.
How do you feel about to have that connection with the community?
It's very nice. Obviously, it's very satisfying because that shows me that I'm doing something right.
Yes.
So if they keep calling, that whatever question it is, we're there to help them. Luckily, we have more Spanish-speaking officers, so they'll help out. And that's the way we keep going.
I love it.
We do it.
Do you remember when I told you I want to be a police officer?
I remember. We're still waiting for you.
You're still waiting for that. Well, maybe if they kick me out from here, maybe I just go enjoy the Norfolk Police Department. Just kidding. Well, Officer, Sergeant, if anybody needs any questions, if once they want to reach out to you, do you have any phone number? Not just because you're guys in trouble, but yeah.
Yes, I have the city cell phone, which is 757-370-8135.
Exactly, and then if you can go and call them and ask for Sergeant Juvenal Valdez, he is amazing.
Yes.
Well, keep doing what you're doing. And really quick before we go into the other part of the segment, what Hispanic Heritage Month means for you?
Oh, what it means to me is that this is a special time for us to actually learn, give you what it is about the Heritage Month. Learn about the Hispanic traditions, food, events, everything. And then, of course, what we need to give you as the police department. Information.
I love it. I love it. Well, thank you so much. Now, as much important than have you, people like you helping the community, also the professionals help us to do the things right.
Yes, that's right, Patricia. What you guys are looking at are two professionals right here, this one and this one, okay? And we are going to be competing for your business to become your bookkeeper, right?
Right. So what's going to happen is we are going to take a quick math quiz so that you can test our skills, or so that you can see our skills.
Oh, they're going to see our skills.
Oh, yeah. The questions are going to pop up on the screen, and we are going to yell out the answers, hopefully well.
All right, let's go.
All right, math quiz.
10.
10.
Oh, yeah, this is minus
23.
23. God dog it.
6.
40. Huh? Oh, good. Hold on. Time
20,
out now. Give me a
26.
chance. Okay, now you're moving too fast.
11.
I have to take a day off from work. Give me a second.
32.
95.
185.
Yeah, that's what it is.
31.
God, give me a chance.
31.
20. Okay. All right.
99.
Okay. I don't qualify
61.
for this job. This is ridiculous, and you're not
15.
giving me a chance.
14.
I gotta distract her. All right.
3.
3. God, you know, I could have got that if you gave me a chance. The 20 times 20 is 400.
There you go.
And I guessed.
I like-
guessed.
Good job!
You know what? Clearly, neither one of us qualify to be your bookkeeper. We probably should keep our day job, okay? Especially me. However, we do have a bookkeeper on the show right now to join us, and I want to make sure that we welcome her with open arms. Susie Ivy, welcome to the show. Thank you.
Thank
for,
you, guys.
Sitting through that travesty.
Don't worry, I
math.
shouldn't get it right as well.
Is that how math numbers get thrown at you as a bookkeeper?
Trust me, I'm not good at numbers.
Oh, okay. Well, you know what? Me and you may be on the same page. Now,
Yeah.
what I do have to ask you is, you came to the country and like at 19 years old, right?
Yes, when I was 19.
But what brought you to the 757?
I came through a program through college,
Uh-huh.
originally to go for business. I was in a business school, worked on it for a few years, and later on I decided to go for accounting, come back, and I have a major in accounting and a minor in finance, and here I am.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you are watching us completely obliterate math. Well, mainly me. She's smart.
Girl power, right?
Oh, no, you better not. You better not. You better.
You can't do that! Now you're the head honcho at Bookkeeper Pro.
Yes.
Can you tell our viewers what kind of services you provide to the community, and what are some of the biggest obstacles that you frequently help them overcome?
It's such a great question, Ashley. The biggest, we offer bookkeeping services, business registration, of course, tax preparation, personal or business or corporate. But the biggest problem we noticed, or I noticed when I was working in different companies is, believe it or not, the Spanish company, we are very hard workers, and most of us are self-employed, and we want to build our own companies and everything. However, sometimes most people don't hire an accountant. They don't know how to register their company, or they don't know what type of taxes they need to pay with the type of business they want to register.
I got you.
So that was the biggest thing. I like to tell them what is the way, what you need to be to get all the permits from the city and everything. So I'm happy when they grow. Most of my clients are with me for the last 5 years.
Wow.
And I'm happy to see when they started, we're probably making 10,000 a year. They're now making over $1 million.
Yeah,
and I love that.
Yeah, and that's the connection that you want to have with
Yes.
any community where there's, inclusivity and there's access and things of that nature. Now, can you just talk about what Hispanic Heritage Month means for you specifically?
For me, it's not forget where we come from, to learn about when we all speak Spanish, but we had different type of culture. So
Yeah.
when we go to all these events, it's great to meet different people, different countries, to learn about their food, to learn about their dance,
Yeah.
their folklore. So there is a lot of events going on this month.
Yeah.
So I hope everybody can join the community and learn a little bit of us. But the main thing is that we are family, and we have to support each other.
That's what it's about, family.
Yes. And how are you celebrating Hispanic Heritage Month?
Well, me, I'm going to help. I like to help most of the time to the church. So this Sunday, I want to invite everyone. We're going to be in San Gregory, and I'm going to be in the tent that represents my country. I'm from Peru. And we're going to be selling some typical food from Peru, ceviche, and some desserts. So I hope everybody can join us. We're going to be there this Sunday all day. And that's my contribution to the community. And if you have any questions and you see me in any event, don't worry. You can ask me. Free consultation.
Yeah, we will put your information up there on the screen so people can contact you, because as I mentioned, it's about access, and when you are a community of people, then you want the community to know how they can gain that access. So thank you so much for stopping by. And we have enjoyed ourselves so far on this show celebrating Hispanic Heritage Month. In fact, we're going to go outside. We're going to leave the inside. We're going to go outside because there's something tasty waiting for us. Stay right there. This is the coolest show in town. We'll be right back. Hey guys, welcome back to Living 757. Food is very important in the Hispanic community, and of course, the bad weather is not going to stop how tasty this next segment is going to be. In fact, we're taking a field trip inside with Ashley and Patricia, who also left me with something to eat while I'm outside.
It is my favorite kind of field trip, and fun fact, most of my favorite foods come from cultures that are not my own. I'm doing my happy dance today because I am with Eliza. She is the owner of the Salsa Libre food truck. Hi.
Hi.
Thank you so much for joining us, and let me tell you, it's kind of hard for me to concentrate because your food smells so good.
Thank you, thank you.
So what made you want to start a food truck, and how did you come up with the name?
Okay, actually, I have to tell you, it wasn't my idea.
It wasn't your idea?
No, it was my husband's idea.
Okay.
He loves food, he loves cooking, and suddenly we're coming back from Florida, where there's a lot of food trucks, vendors down there.
Right.
And he's like, hey, why don't we start a food truck business? I'm like, who's gonna cook? And he said, like, me, obviously. And I was like, okay, let's go.
So this is a family business?
Yes, ma'am. My cashier down there, my chef in the kitchen outside, and myself.
Yes, so it really is a family affair. Now, I know you said your husband cooks, but between us, who's the boss? Me. She's the boss.
Don't tell her, don't tell her.
I love how that happens, right? Okay, you have to explain to me a couple of the food things we have here, because, like, I can't focus until I try some of the food. So what do we have going on?
Okay, so we have traditional food like the elote, which is like a Mexican snack. You can have it when you go to the parks at night and do a walk. You can just ask to the lady with a big bucket with elotes, like boiling it, and she have the queso and chili sauce and Valentina sauce, obviously. So yeah, we do have elote, which is so traditional, but we also have mixed culture. Like here, we do have asada fries, which is mix of the Mexican food with the gringo food, and then we came with the asada fries. We do have chicken fajita tacos right there. We have quesadilla tacos.
Okay. I'm going to stop you for a second.
Okay.
Before we got started, you were talking about how in your food truck in Salsa Libre, you have foods from different regions of Mexico. So it's kind of a marriage of different Mexican foods. Can you explain that to our viewers?
Yes.
And I'm going to try this elote.
Sure, go ahead, enjoy. So Mexico is so big, and we have different states that we ate different food. From the north, they used to eat a lot of flour tortilla, but from the south and central Mexico, we used to eat a lot of corn tortilla. So we do have quesadillas right here with flour tortilla, but we also have flautas or tacos dorados, which is traditional from the center of Mexico and to going to the south. And also we do have OG tacos with just cilantro, onions, and salsa verde.
And from what I've learned, that's very traditional Mexican with just the like fresh ingredients on top.
Yes, we are proudly serve daily fresh pico de gallo, and we chop our own onions and cilantro every single day that we went out.
Oh my goodness, there's so much here. Where did your husband learn to cook? Because he's the chef in charge for Salsa Libre.
I think as a Mexican kids, either boys or girls, we always watching our moms and dads doing carne asada. At the weekends, we learn to make tortillas from the scratch when we're so little. So I think it's something in our soul already.
Yes.
It's not something that you have to learn, but it's something that you live into.
Right, you live it. On that note, what does Hispanic Heritage Month mean to you?
Oh my God, well, it's so much because we're bringing our culture, our traditions to here, and we also have our kids that are growing in here, and we're trying them to don't forget where we came from.
I love that. It's so important to remember where you came from.
Yes.
Thank you
so
so
important.
much. Thank you so much for sharing part of your culture and part of what you do in your Salsa Libre food truck with me.
Thank you
I've
so much
really enjoyed it.
Thank you so much for inviting us.
Of course. Give me a hug. Big hugs. She was a little nervous, but you couldn't even tell. And there is no shortage of deliciosa in this segment. Pati, what's cooking?
That is right, Ashley. This segment is going to be also delicioso because, oh my God, it smells so good in here. And now I have with me the owners of the Locotos food truck, Daniel and Candy Rivera. Welcome to the show, guys.
Thank you. It's a pleasure to be
Thank you
here.
so much. As Ashley mentioned it before, it smells delicious here in the other studio. It's like a food everywhere today. So happy. Now, guys, I know you're family. How did you come up with this name, Locotos food truck? I want to know the name exactly where it's coming from.
Okay, so this is a kind of chili that only grows in Bolivia and Peru. And we prepare the salsa that accompanies all our plates with that. So we say like, it's something that represents all our food.
I would never imagine that comes from Chile, that it was something like that, because your food truck is a fusion of Bolivian and Indonesian food. How did that come out? What is that fusion coming from? Like, are you both Bolivian? Who is Indonesian?
Well, we both are from Bolivia.
Okay.
But my mom is from Indonesia.
Oh.
So she started mixing the spices from both countries, and that's why they start with this kind of food we serve.
I see that. You know, moms always have a secret on the recipes, and just to pass that to the kids is actually a very good secret. Now, it smells delicious. I didn't try it yet, so I cannot say delicious. It smells so good. Can you just tell me a little bit, what is this? This is actually the food that we find in your food truck, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Everything is there in the food truck.
Okay, just naming all of them because I'm going to start trying tasting things. Okay, what we have right here?
Well, we have Indonesian meal,
Okay.
typical one. It's sate ayam.
Sate ayam.
Yeah, they are chicken skewers
Okay.
with typical peanut sauce on top.
Ooh.
But we use
Ooh,
a
yummy, yummy.
small sauce that
okay.
it's made with locotos.
I
That's
see.
that's a sauce we prepare and we call in Bolivia llajua.
Yeah, wow. That's the secret from Mama. See, I see that. So what do we have here, Candy?
We have the salchipapa. Ooh. Yeah, it's a different way to have some like hot dogs with, some meal, some French fries.
Salchipapa,
We always
let me
put the
see.
salsa. Yeah, it is incredible.
And it tastes so good. Girl, keep going because if I start tasting, I don't stop. So next.
The meatballs. This is a typical way to prepare meatballs in Bolivia.
Okay.
The spices, the seasoning, it's different as anything we have in America, in the US, because it's handmade, the seasoning is different, it's crunchy outside, it's really soft inside, it's really good.
I love it. Actually, we have here for sure empanadas. We cannot miss empanadas.
Yeah.
And last but not least, this one.
This is a loaded fries, I'm sorry. It's a loaded fries. We are serving a cheese steak our way.
So no bread. Actually, it's good for the people that want to keep some
No,
calories.
we actually have
If
the
you
sandwich
want,
as well.
you
And
can
we
have the
decide to put
sandwich.
the meat on top of the fries, and it's really good. That's
It
why
is really- well,
we start
yeah.
serving the loaded
Smells
fries.
good though. So now, when it comes to creation, when you have to create a new dish and a new name, who have the last word?
Me, of course.
Wife?
In that case, yeah,
And
only
I'm
in
sure,
that case.
I'm sure. What is that word?
Yes,
is it?
ma'am.
Female. Yes, my love.
No, about the names and the food, I decide, but of course she has the last
The
word.
last word.
Yeah.
I love that. Family business always, but he recognizes, yes, my love. So now, Candy, I know you also do the marketing. How can people find, this is the menu
Yes.
for the food truck. So where do you guys go? How can people find the food truck?
Like we work in all Virginia Beach, Chesapeake, Norfolk, Hampton as well.
Okay.
We go to some places like with special events like Portsmouth, Suffolk, like all 757 actually. But if you have to like an event or something, just contact us. Like we have Facebook or Instagram. You can find us like in Locotos LLC.
Okay.
And or just text message and I will more than welcome
Easy
to-
these
yeah.
days, right? Social
Easy,
media make it easy
yes.
for everyone. So you go to events, any kind of
Social
occasion,
media,
right?
yeah.
I love it, guys. Well, thank you so much. I know, well, one question really quick. What Hispanic Heritage Month means for you guys? Because we're celebrating the whole month alone, Hispanic Heritage Month. How do you represent that?
I think a lot of like emotions because you feel like the representation of Hispanic, like all your history from your like we are from South America, came here and try to show all the food.
Yes.
Like different cultures that we have, like it is very important. I think.
I love it.
Yeah.
I love it. I believe.
And we have a lot to offer to
Yes.
this country. So that's the important thing. We can do a lot of things for this country, and we are able to do something small but very significant for this community.
I love that. I'm not gonna keep that one. Something small but very big for the community. I love. Thank you so much, Candy and Danielle.
Thank you.
For being
Thank
here with
you
us in
for
Living
inviting us.
757. Yes, guys, we need to go to commercial break because I'm gonna start trying this delicious food. Don't go anywhere. Stay there with us. Welcome back to Living 757. Quincy, our next guest, he is actually one of the big personalities here in Hampton Road. He's the co-owner of Dos Media and La Selecta radio station, the only Latin radio in Hampton Roads for the last 19 years. Can you believe that?
That's pretty cool, yeah.
And he's one of the personalities for the afternoon show, El Cartel. So now, sin further ado, let's welcome to the show, Mangu!
What's happening now,
How
man?
are you?
How are you doing, bro? Like, you know what?
Great, man. I like the energy.
Great minds
Yes.
think alike. I
You
see
see that,
that
right?
we didn't coordinate
You
none
See
of
that,
this.
right? This
Okay,
was-
now guys,
Okay.
you guys call each other last
Yeah, we
night.
sure did, man.
And
What
you
are you wearing?
talk about it. So, I thought it was just the girls doing that. Like,
No,
actually,
no,
what
no.
you wearing today?
No, you know.
we had to make sure we look good.
Oh, yeah.
Well, Mangu, we are so happy to have you with us today because we are celebrating Hispanic Heritage Month. And you guys, La Selecta, 103.3 FM is one of the biggest radio now for the Latin community, right? So now, how Mangu end up in the radio? Can we just talk a little bit about
I was in the military back
Okay.
then. Hey, thank you for having me out here, too.
Yeah.
I was in the military back then, and I was bored, and I was looking for a radio station. I heard La Selecta. I thought it was interesting. I always had the passion, and I just came in. I just stopped in one day with my uniform and
And
said,
they
hey,
hear that.
listen to my
Your
tape.
uniform with a sailor?
Yes.
He went with the
Yes.
uniform to the
What's up,
casting.
Yes.
Shipmate?
Everybody was running too. Like, who's here? Who's here? Who's here?
Thank you for the service. Thank you so much for your
It was
service.
my pleasure.
So I cannot imagine Mango walking into La Selecta with a uniform.
Yes.
That was amazing, though.
It was a camouflage. So everybody was like, whoa, who's this? Who's
Yeah,
this?
man. You had the, I don't know if it was the Cracker Jack.
No, this was
Uniform?
the camouflage. I was
Oh,
doing
this was the
security
cam-
back
oh,
then.
you was
I was
doing
physical security
Okay.
in the NOB.
Yeah.
But I want to say, like, I did it as just showing, hey, man, I think I can do this. You know, I want to be part of the radio station. I didn't know where it was going to go.
Well, I think you did great because it was the right decision. You are
It sure was.
amazing, yes. We know each other. I have the chance to also work with La Selecta. La Selecta is my family.
Yeah.
So, yes, I have so much fun with you guys.
We sure did. She's
Yeah.
great, too.
Oh no, we know Patricia's great. Like she keeps us in line, and the thing about what you guys have done together, you're expanding something, right?
Correct.
So tell us about the Dose Media.
Well, as a radio station, we figure that we're doing a lot for the local business because
Yeah.
that's really our main focus, and also interacting with the audience,
Okay.
with all the Latinos in the area. But we wanted to expand it more into also video and doing something that was quality, well produced, professionally produced.
Yeah.
So we thought about the idea of creating Dos Media,
Yeah.
Dos Media TV. Dos Media became basically a professional studio where we're going to be able to record, you know, podcasts, everything in Spanish. All the content was going to be in Spanish, and also the idea came to offer the service to our local clients,
Yeah.
to also reach out to them, help them out a little more because marketing is
Cool.
very important. For
I love that because you just say something very important. All the content is going to be in Spanish, and I think it was well needed because La Selecta is
Sure.
a great access for not just the businesses, for everybody.
Some people may say, oh, you have a great niche, because I've heard that so many times. Oh, you have a great niche. You're Spanish, you're the only one.
Yeah.
But I think it's more about being able to reach the people a little better. I found out through our audience that calls us or talks to us when they see us in the streets, and we don't really know the impact that we have as a
Yes.
station, being the only Spanish station, on these people when they first get here.
Yeah.
And I think I understand that now.
Okay.
I love it.
Nice.
Well, now talking about what you guys do for the community, I know Thanksgiving is right around the corner, and La Selecta always come up with a great things for the community. Can you just tell us a little bit about what is coming for Thanksgiving?
Sure, definitely. This is going to be our third year. First year, we just decided to give away some turkeys in the parking lot. We thought it was a great idea. It was very hard, and there was not enough turkeys.
Gotcha.
So second year, we ended up, you can see that.
Yeah, we're seeing the
Norfolk
images.
PD helping us out there.
Yes.
We ended up going for a little more turkeys, double the turkey a little more.
Okay.
And
Oh, wow.
that helped, but we still had people that needed turkey, and it wasn't as long as we wanted it. So this year we're doing it different. We're doing a turkey festival.
Turkey festival.
It's still at Babotón, but we're going to do it as a festival. No lines for people to wait because that's something. The lines were just outrageous. And the police were very mad at us, and the people in the area were very mad because we just stopped traffic for a long time. So we're doing it big this year. We're going to do it in the same parking lot, but it's going to be much as a festival with live bands, with food trucks, with
Love it.
our
When
vendors
this is
there.
going to be, Mango?
Oh man, did I bring the date? Yeah, the date's gonna be on the third week of November.
Okay.
Third week of November. It's gonna be that Saturday.
Yeah.
But we're gonna have all the information about this event because we're still putting it together with all the
Okay.
sponsors and everything.
Okay.
It's gonna be available on our webpage,
I love it.
laselectaradio.com, and also on our Facebook, La Selecta Radio, and Instagram.
I
Cool.
love it.
So I think we got a little bit of time to have a little fun because we always like to have a little fun. And because
We love fun.
because
down.
you and Patricia, y'all know each other, y'all work together as radio personalities. We're gonna have a little fun with reading some lyrics that you guys used to always play in Latin music on your radio station. So it's up to y'all. I'll
So
groove,
you had to read maybe
and
turn it-
let's go ahead and get started. Let's go
In
ahead and get started. And I'm gonna try to
Spanish.
do
Oh, no,
it.
English.
Better with that.
Okay, you ready?
I'm okay.
It's gonna be
Okay.
in Spanish,
Okay.
and I'm a groove. Okay, so
Okay.
let's go ahead and get started. Pregunta numero uno.
There you go.
Where are the lyrics?
Right here.
Question number one.
Oh, okay.
Ok, tú eres el imán y yo soy el metal. Me voy acercando y voy armando el plan. Solo con pensarlo se me acelera el pulso.
Sí, se acelera el pulso.
Cito.
Yeah,
No?
se me acelera el pulso,
Se
right?
me acelera el pulso. Yes, acelera
Got
el
it.
pulso.
All right, give me one more.
Okay, next.
Okay, all right, hold up.
Okay.
So what did that mean?
Okay,
Okay, next one.
we translate it later. We got short time. Okay, you go next.
La
You do
mano
this one.
arriba, cintura sola, da media vuelta, danza kuduro.
Hey! Yes,
That's a
there you
catudo.
go.
Yep, you got it right. All right, so what does that's a catudo mean?
That's a kuduro. It's like a.
Yeah.
This is
it's,
danza kuduro.
yeah, that. It's like a dance, but it's like Brazilian, I think.
Okay,
Yes,
okay, cool.
I think it's Portuguese,
I think I'm getting in the groove.
Do
So.
you have one more?
No.
No?
One more?
Okay. Well,
Pass?
we're gonna. Yes, it's just to one
won.
each other.
Right.
No,
But
no,
hang right here. Hang right
Yes.
here.
Okay.
In the meantime, we're gonna go with Ashley that she is brewing something.
Thank you so much, Patricia. That's right. Here in the United States, 1 in every 2 women and about 2 in every 5 men report domestic abuse from a romantic partner sometime in their life. And these guests are here, and they are working to be part of the solution to that problem right here in our community. Let's welcome Ella and Lydia from Ayacasa. Hi, guys.
Hi.
How are
Thank you for having us.
Thank you for joining us. Now, can you tell me what your position is in the organization and why it is so important to each of you to be involved?
Well, I am the founder of Ayacasa. I started Ayacasa because I lived that life for over 9 years. And I wanted to be able to give back and show other people that there is a way out.
Yep. There is. How about you, Lydia?
I am the VP of the organization, and Ella called me and told me she had this on her heart, that God spoke to her, and I'm like, I'm in, because I can't say no to God.
Right?
So
Right.
I'm in.
None of us can. How can
That's
anyone,
right.
right? Now, you all are teaming up with a local business, the Coffee Shop, for Coffee for a Cause. Can you walk me through the event and also what made you choose the Coffee Shop to team up with?
Okay, the Coffee for a Cause will be held at Eleva Coffee Lounge in 2 locations, the Newtown location as well as the Colonial Williams location. One is in the morning at 8 o'clock and the other one is in the evening from 5 to 7. We teamed up with them because we wanted to also reach out to the Latino community. We wanted to let them know that we are also here for them because domestic violence knows no culture. So we are here for all.
Right. I love that. And I love the intertwining of cultures because especially when it comes to domestic violence, it really doesn't have a face or a color, or it doesn't pick and choose. It can happen to literally anyone. And we were talking beforehand also about the fact that it happens to men as well as women. Not as often,
Yeah.
but yes, agreed, for sure. And what else is happening at that event? Because I know that you're throwing in some extra special things for the Hispanic community.
Okay. Well, I'm going to start with the evening, the 5 to 7. That's in the Newtown section. And we're going to have trivia questions as well as salsa lessons.
Ooh.
And that's from 5 to 7 at the Newtown session. And those tickets are $50, and you can get them online.
Okay.
So you can get them online at our Facebook page, our Ayacasa page as well.
As well as Eventbrite.
Yeah.
Okay.
And the morning session, we're having wellness. We're having wellness sessions, and that is with Miss Terry Nathan.
Okay.
She'll be doing our wellness. And then we have the coffee as well as the pastries. And oh, we forgot to mention, we're also having in the evening sessions, our dinner is donated by
Carrot Tree.
Carrot Tree Kitchen.
Kitchens.
Ooh.
Yes,
Okay.
Yeah.
So it's all themed.
all
Yes.
things, yes.
I love it. I love it. And I know you guys have some other events coming up too, and we're going to talk about those in just a second here. But I want to talk about your charity again. What all services do you provide for people in the community who are experiencing domestic violence and abuse?
Well, we try to connect them with counseling so where they can get the healing that they need, because you have to go through the process before you can get to the progress.
Right.
We provide donations, monetary donations to help them flee the state. We have given them funds to get a rental car. We have helped them with the short-term stay in hotels when they had to get out quickly, and some of them have kids. So we've been able to help them that way, and this is what the fundraisers are all about.
I love it.
Right. And Avalon and Williamsburg, we also partner with them, you know, to help shelter women and children, because they do shelter children as well. So.
Perfect. Well, Thank you, ladies, for joining us. And most of all, thank you for everything you're doing for the community. We have had your information up on the screen so people know how to reach out if they want to help or if they want to volunteer. Thank you again. And I know I can say for myself at least, I would love to attend Coffee for a Cause because I would love to learn to salsa. And speaking of salsa, I know somebody who's getting salsa lessons right now.
All right. Well, Ashley, you're talking about salsa lessons, right? So I always think that I have the ability to salsa correctly, and then I mess it up according to her because I move my shoulders. So I'm glad that you are dressed like me.
You guys are just
show me
We're
some.
part of the show.
Okay,
Yeah.
show me some moves of what, because this is where I go wrong.
Quincy always saying that he can dance.
What?
No,
See, I
That's
go
where
wrong.
you go wrong.
I'm telling him,
I
you
go
don't,
wrong.
you don't dance with the shoulders.
So it's not the shoulder.
It's
Those
the body.
shoulders is important, but you gotta like bam, para.
Bam.
Feet is important.
Yes.
Let's go forward,
Okay.
back,
Let's go a little bit more.
forward,
and
back. Okay? Forward.
Hold on. So my hips
Back.
are naturally moving.
Exactly. See, you have.
Hey, you gotta feel it though.
Yes.
Groove.
Oh.
Smile, smile.
Yes.
Hold on.
Smile.
So you gotta.
Smile.
Okay.
Shoulders.
Hey. Okay. So when is the spin? This is what I want to know.
Okay, the spin is important.
Is
Here
that
we
too
go.
much temptation?
When you do it with a lady, here we go.
Okay.
Pop, 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 para, 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 para.
Oh!
Pop, 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 para, para. Here we go. One. Dun,
Okay.
dun, dun, para, 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 para. Dun, dun, dun. You got it.
Okay.
Now you got
Okay.
it.
Oh boy.
Let's see your two legs.
Concentrate.
Okay.
Concentrate.
Okay,
Relax.
Breathe.
Back shoulders.
And
No,
back.
here.
Smile,
No, here.
smile,
Okay.
smile,
There.
smile.
Quincy. I
Okay.
think.
All right. Here we go.
I think Quincy needs to be practicing.
Hold up.
There you go.
Yes.
I
No?
think it's
A little
better
bit
if
too
we go
much?
into commercial break. And coming up next, we have our beautiful Valerie Morales singing live here in Living 757. So don't go anywhere. Quincy, keep practicing.
Welcome back to Living 757. Patricia, thank you so much for sharing your culture with us. all day
Yes,
today.
thank you guys for celebrating Hispanic Heritage Month with me, with everybody, because this is a show for everyone.
Yeah, and thank
Yes.
y'all, for sharing that granola bar while y'all was eating some authentic,
Quincy, you
good
didn't
food.
taste the food? You didn't try nothing?
Nothing.
Oh,
Nothing.
sorry for
but
you.
you know what? I didn't get a chance to try anything, but you guys can continue to check out our show on our social medias. You can follow us as well, TikTok, Facebook, Instagram. There's a QR code there that you can scan, and also if you have any suggestions or anything for the show, or you want to be a guest on the show, you send
That's
us
right.
an email to.
Share at living757.com. That email's across the bottom of your screen. As always, thank you so much for joining us. We really love you guys.
Yes, that's right. And now before we say goodbye, we're going to leave you with the amazing and beautiful voice of Valerie Morales and her new single, Débil. Débil, sin fuerzas ni dolor. Let's do it.
Deuces.
Oh, it's Valerie.
Él tiene acceso y dominio total de mi intimidad. Solo con verlo el deseo se asoma en mi pecho. Basta un qué tal y humedece mi piel de feminidad. Es el ladrón de mis sueños, no cabe duda, es mi dueño inexplicable. Es lo que puede hacer de mí y cómo será frente al fuego. Yo me siento débil, sin fuerza ni control. Solo con él soy débil, me vence la obsesión. Soy en sus brazos débil, me olvido del pudor. Loca por él y débil, no hay más explicación. Cuando estoy sola, mis manos a veces me hacen volar. Con su retrato me basta y me crecen las alas. Muerdo la almohada y estalla mi cuerpo en la soledad. Es el ladrón de mis sueños, no cabe duda, es mi dueño inexplicable. Es lo que puede hacer de mí y cómo será frente al fuego. Yo me siento